right, guys, welcome back to TCI Studios here with Xavier Thomas. Xavier is doing a series of videos with us as part of an NIL deal with the Clemson Insider and Dear Old Clemson. Xavier, we are sitting here on just about to start camp.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're one of the guys that's eager to get back out there. As you head into camp this year, you feel like you're 100%, 90%? Where do you feel like you are health-wise?
I feel like I'm 120%. My body hasn't felt this good since freshman year. How I've treated myself in regards to putting in all the extra workouts and putting in the extra yoga, extra Pilates, and just taking care of my body like a pro and eating the right things and putting the right things in my body so I can feel great. Just things like that. I feel the best I've ever felt, and it's been about 2 years since I've really played football at a healthy state. Because last year, obviously, I played those 3 games, but my foot wasn't fully healed. Obviously, that's why it re-broke. So it's going to be very fun. I can't wait to get out there and play.
As you get into camp, obviously some of this will be depending on what you hear from the folks at Clemson and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But what's your approach going into camp? Do you go in full board day one? Do you kind of try to work yourself in? Obviously, last thing you want to do is get hurt again. So how do you weigh the health versus doing everything you can during camp?
I'll be full throttle. I'm ready to just go all out with it, and it'll be up to the coaches whether obviously they'll limit me here and there in regards to, obviously I don't have to go out there and get 1,000 reps because I don't really have to prove myself like I'm a freshman coming in, but obviously want to get the reps so I can have my body and my legs get into football shape, because you can be in workout shape and things like that, but it's a whole different ball game when it comes to being in football shape and actually playing football in the heat and things like that. So definitely want to build those rep counts up and really prepare my legs for it and everything.
Obviously, you know the Clemson defense, you know the system, so you don't need to go learn that in camp.
Yeah.
Main thing, just getting prepared physically. Clemson's got a pretty good depth chart on that defensive line. How does that help you going through camp, knowing there's a bunch of other guys available to do their part?
Yeah, it helps a lot. We got a great amount of young guys that's coming in that's really going to help us this year, and just being that guy who can really teach them a lot, being a vet, and teaching them mentally and physically while I can show them how to do this job or do this play or things like that, and just giving them the right example and then correcting them. And obviously they can correct me on anything I mess up on, because anybody can be a leader out there, and we hold everybody accountable no matter the year you are. So it's really encouraging to see those young guys go out there.
How good can this defensive line be with you and TD and Justin and Rook all deciding, hey, we're coming back, we're not done yet?
Yeah, this group can be as good as any group that's coming through here. I see a lot of potential, a lot of similarities to that 2018 line that I was a part of. So with the guys that's leading with me, TD and Rook and Maskell, just how AB, Cleed, Dex and Christian, those guys led, and me and Maskell seeing how those guys led, and that's the approach we've been taking since the spring.
I know we were there for the media day here recently, and Christian was there, Cleveland was there. What's it say about Clemson program for those guys to come back and be spending a good part of their summer here? And how much do you talk to them about, hey, you guys came back, you won it all, you guys are trying to kind of replicate that?
Yeah, so I was talking to those guys and actually did a few training sessions with them as well. Just seeing how the pros train and things like that, which I already had knew, because I've been talking to them throughout the past few years since they've been gone, how to take care of your body like a pro and things like that, and the approach you have to take. But it was just giving us advice on things like just how to can't really waste any days. Every day counts, and every day, any day that you think doesn't count, it's always going to come back up if you waste a day or don't feel like doing this that day, or think stuff is not going to come back up when the season gets here, because when the season gets here, it just flies by, as you all know. So it's very encouraging to hear those guys give us that type of advice.
All right, Xavier, appreciate you coming into the TCI studio. And fans out there, we got a couple more videos headed your way as we work through camp, and hopefully get to see this guy play 15 games this season.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Xavier.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.